I hope you all are doing well. In this section of my video, I will be going through the logic and concept of energy stored in a capacitor, which is actually a topic of chapter number 2. Now, the main concept behind storing of energy in a capacitor is that if you imagine that there is an external agency which is extracting an electron from the positive plate of a capacitor and depositing it on the negative plate. Or you can say, in other words, that if you are connecting a battery to a capacitor, that you can say that the battery helps in giving a positive charge from negative plate to the positive plate. Hence, certain amount of work is done and energy is spent in giving such kind of action. So, this energy is stored in the form of electric field inside a capacitor. Hence, a capacitor stores energy in the form of electric field between its plates. Now going through the expression of energy stored in a capacitor, let's go through it. We will consider that we are charging a capacitor. So considering a capacitor is being charged, so on giving a certain amount of charge to a capacitor, there will be a rise in the potential. The potential of the capacitor will be Q by C. As this expression we have already gone through it, let us suppose a small amount of work is done in giving a certain additional charge dq to the condenser. That small work done is expressed as dw equals to Q by C into dq. From the concept of work done is equals to potential multiplied by charge. Therefore, calculating the total work done in giving the maximum charge to that capacitor, that total work done can be expressed as integral of dw equals to integral of Q by C into dq. Now on integrating it, we need to give it a certain amount of limits, considering you are giving charge from Q equal to 0. That is the minimum charge from Q equal to the maximum charge Q. The integration of dw is w 1 upon C integration 0 to Q dq. Integrating it, dw equals to 1 upon C integration of Q dq is Q square by 2 limit 0 to Q. Now, substituting the limits, we have, this was the expression we have just calculated after integrating Q dq. Now, substituting the limits, one by 2c Q square minus 0. Q was the upper limit and 0 was the lower limit. So we have the expression as Q square by 2c. Now, substituting the value, or you can just see that we have just calculated the expression of work done. This work done corresponds to the energy stored, represented by U, Q square by 2c. This is the final expression of energy stored in a capacitor, Q square by 2c. This expression can be expressed in various forms, that if you substitute Q equals to CV, what do you get? Substituting Q equals to CV, you have C square V square by 2C. C and C gets cancelled. What do you have? We have another expression, that energy stored in a capacitor as half CV square. So energy stored in a capacitor can be expressed in various forms. What is important that you should remember, that how you are calculating that particular expression. I hope you have understood this topic well. Thank you.